All right, Gregory Kramer, how you doing, buddy? I won't do a back flip, but I'll do a kick flip. I've never done a backflip ever. It's quite shocking, isn't it? I can do a front flip. Do kick flip, bruh. All right. There we go. All right, we're all set up. So how we doing on this fine evening? There's so many more buttons on here. What's this do? Retouch. Oh, there's a lighting option. It's interesting. It's starting to freeze where you're at. Well, you are in Colorado. What's this button do? Oops. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's not do that again. No Love Jay, how you doing, pal? I'm doing alright. Just chilling here on this late night. Alright. Live chat. There we go. Alright, so yeah, ask away. I'm just chilling here. This is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, but I'm here. Probably not the best time to be doing a stream, but it is what it is, I guess. Did I hear TKO's plans on raising prices? I mean, they're gonna keep raising the prices. They are. Hold on. All right, but yeah, they're gonna keep raising the prices. I promise. um, they're gonna keep raising them until people stop attending. That's kind of how it goes. They're testing what's gonna price out the people. I also heard they're planning on getting rid of a lot of the pay-per-view names, the Vince McMahon pay-per-view names. Um, WrestlePalooza being kind of a test on that. And yeah, they're pricing out families. Vince knew that the families was your bread and butter. You know, like, not some millionaire CEO. It's just whatever. But yeah, I heard they're planning on getting rid of some pay-per-view names. So we'll see. Um, I could see Survivor Series going eventually. Um, we'll see, I guess. I don't really know what that means 100%, but we'll see. And yeah, I don't go to nearly as many events as I used to. It's prices. That's the only reason. I used to go to like 5 events a year, and now you're lucky if I even go to one. So, yeah, we have to live before we spend money, right? And yeah, they're just pricing out the families. They don't care. They don't care. Someone will buy the ticket that the family doesn't. Some rich person that's probably not even there to be at the event. Yeah, I don't know what pay-per-view names are going to be dropped. WrestlePalooza was one that they added. That was their first test, and that pay-per-view sucked. I hated it. I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, way to go, TKO. They wanted that to be a WrestleMania level event. Yeah, that went well. And then Survivor Series, yeah, I predict out of the first big four pay-per-views, Survivor Series is going to be the one that goes first. There's a chance that this is the final Survivor Series named pay-per-view. I hope I'm wrong. Survivor Series was always my favorite. So we'll see. I could see it just being called War Games. Let's hope not. That's their second longest reigning pay-per-view, I think. Longest running. Would have been WrestleMania, Survivor Series, and SummerSlam and the Rumble. Well, I guess the Rumble came technically first, before SummerSlam. And yeah, WrestlePalooza, man, was pretty bad. Here, let's do a poll. Does Money in the Bank just go back to being WrestleMania exclusive again? I hope. I've always preferred Money in the Bank being at WrestleMania. But we'll see. Alright. Alright, I made a poll, so you can go ahead and vote on that. Edward Underhill, how you doing? Yeah, the only event I have planned to go to is the John Cena's final match. After that, I have zero plans to go to an event anytime after that. Yeah, a lot of people are using the buy now, pay later. I mean, I would recommend it. Um, the quicker you pay it off, the better, because they do add interest. Um, yeah, you shouldn't have to go into debt to go to an event of any kind. Yeah, we're living in some really rough times. It's the ruthless depression era. Alright. So far, everyone said no to the Russellpalooza. Well, I didn't think it'd be that. No, I thought it'd be a little more split than that. Apparently not. But yeah, ruthless depression era. That's a good one. We should name it that. Seriously. Yeah, if anyone else is going to the John Cena's final match, let me know. Tickets are outrageous. I got lucky. I was not planning on going, but I got really lucky. I was not gonna pay that damn prices. All Out was the better show. I haven't watched AEW in a few years, but I'm sure it was the better show. WrestlePalooza was ass. And yeah, I heard All Out was a lot better. I didn't watch it. I haven't watched AEW in a long time. The last AEW pay-per-view I watched in full was the All In where Punk got in a fight with Jungle Boy. Yeah, my WrestleMania 40 tickets were pretty damn good compared to 41 and 42. I'm not planning on going to WrestleMania for a long time. Yeah, I did my 2 WrestleManias. I'm good. I am good. Oh, someone liked WrestlePalooza. Double or Nothing 25 was fun. Yeah, I heard that too. Um, Horror Movie Fanatic, how you doing? I am going to be getting some WWE Blu-rays very soon. I'm going to be getting a lot of them, actually. I'm just waiting. I'm probably going to be getting them in about a month. I'm going to be catching up on all the pay-per-views I'm missing this year. I got to work something out. But that's the plan. I have up to WrestleMania 41. Ugh. And then everything after that, I have not gotten yet. I like to just get them in bulk. Less work, less shipping. So yeah. You're glad Punk won the title? Yeah, so am I. I cannot stand Jey Uso. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm glad. I've always liked Punk, so it was cool. Anyone but Jay was kind of how I was feeling. I was never a fan of the whole Yeet train, and yeah, I didn't like his WrestleMania win against Gunther. I I don't know, just never a fan. Have you seen the Chris Benoit AI videos? Yeah, I have. I saw some Epstein ones too, as WWE champion. Do I watch OSW review? No. Wrestling bios I've seen. Yeah, wrestling bios I liked, and then wrestling with regret. I'll watch his reviews from time to time. So yeah, wrestling with regret. He's still going strong, and I like his classic pay per view reviews. You know, he'll usually coincide his pay per view reviews like with WrestleMania, SummerSlam, whatever. So yeah, I like going watching his older reviews. Yeah, Jay making Gunther tap out at WrestleMania left a really, yeah, really shit smell in the room. And yeah, I'm perfectly happy with Punk being champion. I'm assuming he'll hold it till WrestleMania or whatever. What are you trying to say about the final boss persona? I don't understand the comment. Do you guys think The Rock's coming back for Cena's final match? That's a good question out there. And I was never the biggest Rock fan ever, but the final boss, man, I was into that. And then, yeah, here we are. Just a um, strange turn of events for the final boss character. It's just, strange timeline we're on with that. Yes, I like the Roxio persona, the final boss, yes. And that's coming from somebody who was never really a big fan of The Rock in the first place. Whose heel run was worse, Austin or Cena? Uh, I still dislike Austin's more. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Austin. Neither were great, but yeah, I did not like the WrestleMania 17 ending. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the final boss was really cool and really intriguing leading up to WrestleMania 40. And then everything after that was just confusing, didn't make any sense. Yeah, it didn't make any sense, I agree. Like, what are we doing? We haven't seen him since what? Like February? No, January. Like Archie Bunker's here. How you doing? Love your show. But yeah, does The Rock come back? That's nice. Nope. Nice try. Nope. All in the Family, indeed, the GOAT shows. Nothing like that anymore. Yeah, man. All in the Family. Fucking A. Yeah, let's talk about Cody making SmackDown bad. How about that? I will still say it. I've been saying it for a long time. Cody is my least favorite wrestler. God damn it. We're just gonna ignore it. But now, Cody Rhodes is the shits. The absolute shits. I'm gonna get you back for that. Can't block myself. Damn it. It's not going to be Edge. It's not going to be Jericho. It's going to be Gunther. I think the only person other than Gunther that it could be would be like a Joe Hendry. But I still don't think that's going to happen. Do I keep up with AEW? No, I don't. I'll read the dirt sheets and shit, but that's about it. This live stream has turned into a disaster. I didn't even know Blood and Guts was Wednesday, I'm going to be honest with you. The product overall is stale as shit. Well, I think a lot of people are talking about it right now. The boom is over. We had a wrestling boom for a little bit. I wouldn't say it was like a massive wrestling boom, but for me, the first Netflix on Raw was kind of the beginning of the end for me, and then the Royal Rumble really did it, and then WrestleMania was really disappointing. I enjoyed SummerSlam, but what else great was there, pay-per-view wise? Like, why do you think I've put off getting all the pay-per-views on Blu-ray? I will get them, but yeah, I don't think Edge is doing the final match. Even if he was with WWE, you really think Triple H would? I don't know. He could literally be available, and I don't even know if they would book that for the final match. SmackDown's the worst show on television. See, I don't watch SmackDown, so I wouldn't know. I hear a lot of people complaining about SmackDown. I know the ratings are in the trash can, like literally, like in the fucking garbage. That's where the SmackDown ratings are. But I haven't really watched. Um, that's where Cody Rhodes lives, so I tend to just not watch. Um, yeah, I couldn't really tell you much. And Tiffany Stratton lost the belt, so what interest do I really have at this point for SmackDown? Vince McMahon will be John Cena's last opponent. I do think there's a chance he makes an appearance at that show. I will say that. The returning Abe Lincoln live at Ford Theater. It's going to be a blast. WrestleMania 2027 should be held in Texas instead. Well, here we are. This fun little reality we live in. I do think there is a chance Vince shows up at the final match. I do. I don't think he'll make an like. I don't know if he'll be on screen, but I think he could be there. What do you think about JD from New York on YouTube? I don't know much about him. I know I've watched him in the past, but I actually don't watch much in terms of wrestling on YouTube. I have a few channels I'll watch, but yeah. I know I see him on Twitter a lot. And Twitter's about the only social media I use. I don't post or anything, but mainly just to keep up with stocks and stuff like that. Yeah, I always get asked about JD from New York. I guess he's really popular. So many people ask me about him, and I don't know much about the guy. Alright, we're gonna make a new poll. What the hell's it at? Oh, for fuck's sake. Am I gonna see the movie Nuremberg? Probably not. I haven't been to the movies in quite some time. I don't really watch modern stuff. Nothing interests me. I'll probably see Avatar 3. That's about it. I can't even tell you the last new movie I saw in theaters. Alright, new poll. Yeah, I think I'm like 90% sure Gunther is gonna be the final opponent. Yeah, movies, once again, corrupt Hollywood. I'm good. Yeah. corrupt, stale Hollywood. And, yeah, I can't. Like I said, I'll see Avatar 3, but I cannot name another movie that I'm looking forward to after that. I really. I used to love film. Oh, what the fuck? Do I think movies are garbage nowadays? I heard Weapons was pretty bad. I mean, yeah, I think movies have been garbage for quite some time now. Once in a while, you'll get a gem, but yeah. Super Mario Brothers movie part 2, yeah, Super Mario Galaxy. I'll watch it for free when it comes out eventually. Yeah, I haven't seen Weapons. I heard that was really bad. I had a friend that said it was terrible. Yeah, I've never been a TV person. I like some of my old. I love old sitcoms like black and white TV stuff like that. You know, Twilight Zone, some animated stuff. But yeah, I haven't. I'm not a TV person. I don't even have cable. Did I like the last John Wick film? Um, I liked the fourth one. I didn't see Ballerina. When's Gunther coming back? Probably within the next few weeks for the tournament. I think he's gonna win the tournament and face Cena. He's been rumored for Cena's final opponent for a long time. Who do I see as the top male and female wrestlers in the next 5 to 10 years? I think Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio. I think Gunther's still gonna go strong. um, when in terms of women, I could see Jade. I'm not a big Jade person, but I think Tiffany Stratton has a lot to say. I would love to see more from her. So yeah, Stephanie Vaquer, obviously. Did I see the John Cena Peacemaker show? No, I did not. Yeah, I'm not a TV guy. I don't watch any shows at all that are on now. I stick to my old stuff. I got the X-Files box set over here, the Incredible Hulk from the 70s and 80s. I got Transformers, X-Men, Breaking Bad. That's probably the most modern show I watched. Literally, I think Breaking Bad's the last show I watched all the way through. Yo, Eddie, how you doing? You feel like the crowd's gonna boo whoever Cena's opponent is? Yeah, I mean, Cena's gonna be the massive favorite. Trust me, man. I wish it was Edge. I really do, but it's just not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna be Jericho either. Jacob, how you doing? Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone. I did hear that. Hey, yo, Buckus. I do love me Rocky. I love Rocky. I even like the Creed films, too, actually. So, yeah, there, I said something positive about a modern film. John Cena versus Jesus. My God. I haven't watched that match in years, man. That's such an obscure reference. I love it. Armageddon 2004. That's funny. Yeah, Creed 2 was good. The first one's good. The third one was kind of iffy. But I'll still take it, I guess. Cena's final opponent's going to be Benoit. Alright, we're pretty much at 50-50 on the Vince McMahon poll. Yeah, I have the Blu-ray barrel. You found it for $50? Oof. Damn. I paid a lot more than $50 for my barrel. Holy shit. I also bought it right when it released. Oof. I wish I paid $50 for the barrel. Have I checked out the WWE and WCW Vault stuff? Yeah, I have. That's the most wrestling I watch on YouTube, is like the WWE Vault channel. And I did see some WCW stuff too. They should do an ECW one. But, alright. I think I'm going to call it at that. I got to get going. As you guys know, I'm uploading a video every day of the month. I might continue it on to December as well. Trying to review old stuff I haven't reviewed yet, or just, you know, whether it's rehashing or just whatever. Stevie Richards is very underrated, I agree. But yeah, like I said, stay tuned. Video every day for the foreseeable future. And eventually I'm going to be getting all the Blu-rays that I'm missing. So yeah, we're still in business, boys. We're still here, and damn near 2026, collecting the physical media. Let's keep it going. Peace. How do you turn this thing off? There we go.